Wouldn't it be nice if you would have known 2, 3, maybe 5 years ago that the current economic situation would be like it is right now? Wouldn't it be nice if someone would told you 3 years ago that there would be a worldwide economic recession? Let me ask you this question. Would you plan differently if you would know this 3 years ago? What changes would you have made? If someone told you 5 years ago that exactly at this point of time there's going to be an economic recession, maybe you would buy less things, maybe you would save more, maybe you would look at your budget a little differently. And that's what I call to discern the times. To be able to know exactly where you fit into the bigger picture. You know, Jesus was speaking to the Pharisees. He was saying in Luke 12 from verse 56, and I just want to read that to you. If you look at Luke 12 from verse 56, 54 to 56. And he said also to the people, when you see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway you say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when you see the south wind blow, you say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. You hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that you do not discern this time? So what he was actually saying is, you know, you can look at your own small life, and you can even maybe look at nature. You know when it's going to rain, you know when it's going to be hot, but you cannot discern the time that you're living right now. If they would discern, if they would be able to discern the time that they live in, they would recognize Jesus as the Messiah. They would knew from Scripture that this is the man whom Moses has prophesied of. They would knew from Scripture that this man comes from the line of David. That's what Jesus means by discerning the time. In the same way, we look at our own lives, we think we know everything, we look at our own plans, and then sometimes even we ask the Lord to come into our plans, bless it, help us. But have we ever just take time and say, Lord, help me to discern the time that I live in? What is your bigger picture, and how do I fit in to your plan? How do I fit in to your bigger vision? That is discerning the time. And if you are able to know exactly the time that we live in, maybe you would plan differently. Maybe you would live different. Maybe you would make different choices